how do you imagine an invention lab for the kids in the future?
Things that, again, not just kids, things that anyone can come in and start to use their hands to build. And I think one of the neat things that we're looking at now is being able to do three-dimensional building with your hands in virtual space. So you don't actually have to have necessarily the Lego part. You can start to play in virtual space with your hands as opposed to a keyboard or just a mouse. So that's kind of interesting in terms of being able to make complex structures really quickly. But in the end, I find that there's so much to actually having a part in your hand and connecting it with some other part and building things up physically and then playing with that and talking about what it could do and saying, what are the 5 different things that this thing could do and how can we make it better, and let's put a sensor on it, or let's connect it to the web, or whatever. And I think that everybody's different and everybody has their own interests, and let those interests flow in a hands-on way. So pick the thing you like to do and just do it. Play. Let's come play together.
And if you were to send a message to Singularity students for next year, what would you?
Come here and play. Really, seriously. If you gotta think about what you do during your day, right? If you're doing something during your day that's not a little playful, that's not enjoyable, that you're bored with, then you ought to just really stop doing that, right? I mean, we live in a world where there's so many possibilities and so much opportunity that I find it really important every day to go just do something that I just intrinsically enjoy and find a way to make that productive in the long term, right? So whether that's starting to play with Legos and figuring out robots and then adding sensors, or whether that's using a chemistry and a biology setup to transform viruses, or whether that's creating a website or painting a picture that is ultimately made into a poster for a band. Any of those things are allowing you to be creative and use your hands, and I really think that that's what is special about human abilities, that we can kind of change the world around us, and we can use our minds and our creativity to build stuff and to enjoy life. We really need to be enjoying life. We are so privileged here that we're able to enjoy life every day. And how can we bring that to places in the world where that's not possible?